the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the third-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So Clemson's offense in less than ideal position off that poor return. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Another great pickup on the ground. If you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That one moves the ball across the 40. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Clemson. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner being brought down. So NC State's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore.
Down he goes. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Bringing it back, it's Smith. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Defense is coming after him. Got him. He's sacked. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The back's got it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And the Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Jordan brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Makes a quick catch. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. The shotgun running play call. They got him down out near the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Receiver makes the catch. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. And medium. He'll hand it off. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How impressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. The offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. NC State comes to the line quickly.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina State. No chance to catch him.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. So dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts money, and by doing so, Look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense...
And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Tailback with another carry. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown Tigers. This quarterback on fire today. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they get the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Trying to make it 3 straight. 3rd down conversion. They need a yard here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got him.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He pulls in the catch. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe.
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you go from knocking on the door, ready to put points on the board, to taking a sack. As we all know, when you move down inside the 10-yard line and you decide to throw the ball, things happen fast. You've got to make quick decisions and get the...
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Extending the play now. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Tries to get it to the running back. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is...
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And now another deep ball here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the defense look slow that time.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. They said they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. It was a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds the receiver wide open. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC Championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays.
And the Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. NC State comes to the line quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defensive coordinator this week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Does have first down yardage. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. 325. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff again. He's stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. That's an important first down on that running play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. And the returner decides to single fair catch. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Great cut. They whiff on him. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that is another nice run by this running back. And they needed every yard on that particular play here on fourth down. This guy continues to grind it out and get the yards that he needs to lead this offense to a big day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Crucial third down play right here.
Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Can he get there on the ground? Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. QB to the tight end for a completion. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Touchdown, Clemson. And the beatdown continues. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's 1st and goal now. It's a shotgun run call. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to them again. Touchdown, Tigers. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drop, and they bounced back from that right away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Hunt. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Refusing to be stopped on this play. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
He's running out of time. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's complete downfield. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Return, a pick 6. Touchdown, Clemson.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they're just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return attempted there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Hunt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That ball snagged for a completion. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to create here on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.